The meeting of Magius after Huma became captain on the watch was a fateful one, and mysterious too, as Magius gave Huma little to go on about his many years since they last met. He told Huma to keep their meeting a secret, but in the end, when questioned back in camp, it is found out that Magius did appear in the woods when Huma was attacked by mages of the Dark Queen. Following this, there was another battle, and in the confusion, Magius again finds Huma and Kaz and tells them to come with him, and that he is taking them to the Citadel of Magius in Urgoth. They were temporarily imprisoned there when they wanted to leave, but Magius refuses. In that time, Magius also informs Huma alone that he is a renegade mage, something worse than even a black robe, as a renegade has no rules they abide by, other than their own, unlike those of the Conclave. The Citadel is then attacked by the forces of Galan Drakos, the most powerful known renegade mage in Kyrnn, and Huma and Kaz take this chance to escape, but are separated and pursued by the Blackguard and Dreadwolves in the forest of Urgoth. Huma is able to defeat his pursuers alone, but is eventually captured by Guy Avondale, a commander of the Empire of Urgoth. When Huma went on a path Magius told him to follow, after which he is captured again, this time by a far worse captor, the clerics of Morgion, god of decay. Huma is eventually freed in an attack and follows Magius to safety. They are then reunited with Kaz at a Solamnic outpost, where Kaz was captured by the knights. The trio then set off and head to the Last Guard Mountains and get lost there. Huma gets separated from the other two, and it is at this point that Huma finds his way to a strange cave, which is actually a temple built into the side of a mountain, and strangely meets Gwyneth there. Gwyneth then reveals that Huma might be the one who can symbolize all that Paladine had tried to teach to man, and had 3 tests for him before he can claim what he came looking for. One for each of the Solamnic Triumvirate. His first test was against the ancient dragon, Wormfather, and after initially running away and hiding in the dragon's treasure room, Huma finds the green sword of tears, which he used to kill Wormfather. When they tried to eat him, Huma then finds the mirror that Wormfather was talking about, and steps into it without the sword, and appears in Vingard Keep, the capital of Solamnia. His next test involves his uncle Renard. Upon his return, he finds out that the Grand Master of Knights, Trix or Backstray, had passed away, and a new one will be chosen. During a meeting, Renard informs everyone that Lord Oswald, Huma's mentor and high warrior, had become ill. That night, Huma discovers Oswald's guards put to magical sleep and sees Renard dressed as a servant of Morgion, trying to poison the High Warrior. They then fight, and Renard is chased from the keep. Huma is thanked by Lord Oswald after, and is sent back into the mountains, where he sees Renard again, this time inciting the villagers to rise up. The two fight again, and upon defeat and questioning, Huma finds out that Renard is his uncle, and of course, behind the death of ex-Grand Master of Knights, Trix or Backstray. Being merciful, Renard is allowed by Huma to try to redeem himself. But then, Huma sees that the Scarlet Plague had taken over his uncle, and Huma is then teleported back into the mountains. When he arrives back where Wormfather died, he goes on to claim the Sword of Tears again, and feels like he can destroy anyone. Then, a strange grey man called Gillian appears and suggests to leave the sword behind, as it is evil. Huma struggles with the decision and the power the sword wields. In the end, he drops it, and the sword disappears. Thus, with that, Huma passes all of Paladine's tests. So our hero has now proven he is Paladine's favorite. But what now can he do for the war? Find out next time. Until Next word.